It is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 22nd of November. Good morning. I'm Michael Groff. 900th of an inch of rain is all we had yesterday at Sky Harbor Airport. A few spots in the valley saw more, but just about everyone was under a quarter of an inch. Today, much quieter conditions. A warming trend will start for the rest of the week, and maybe the potential of a really big cool down, though, coming up for next week. So we'll talk about all of that in your Thanksgiving forecast as well as we look out there this morning. Clear skies here in the valley. There might be a few patches of fog to talk about later this morning before sunrise, but otherwise, nothing going on. 52 degrees right now at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 46. Relative humidity 82%. The winds are light. The barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area right now, mainly in the mid-40s to low 50s. 48 at Queen Creek, Apache Junction, Glendale, and Litchfield Park. 51 in Buckeye. 49 in Mesa. Low 50s in the urban core. Satellite picture shows clear skies across much of the southwest. There's a few winter weather advisories out here in portions of the Rockies. Dense fog advisories in the San Joaquin Valley. Some winter weather advisories and freezing rain issues from Grand Forks toward Crookston, Minnesota, Fargo down toward the Twin Cities. And a lake wind advisory around Tyler, Texas. Red flag warnings in the Florida Panhandle, still very dry in parts of the southeast. On the convective outlook, a slight risk of severe weather today for Austin up toward Tyler, Texas. A marginal risk for Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. As far as our weather goes, we'll give you all those details on the forecast for the upcoming week and Thanksgiving as we take a look at the models. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today. That trough and cold front that came through here yesterday, now heading into the Plains states. Dry west to northwesterly flow over the area today. And a fairly cool atmospheric column, so we won't be warming up all that much this afternoon. Highs getting into the upper 60s. The sky mostly sunny. Again, maybe a patch of fog or two this morning in some desert locations, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Tonight, we'll have clear skies. We'll cool off into the 40s to low 50s tomorrow. The busiest travel day of the year across the country, and here you go. Pick out a destination. Take a look at it. Surface low over Missouri, so we have rain extending from Houston toward Shreveport, Jackson, Mississippi, Memphis, all the way up toward Chicago, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Detroit, maybe some flakes of snow just to the north of Chicago, heading toward Madison and Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Twin Cities. Some snow out here in the west. Otherwise, no real big travel headaches. Some pretty cool air in the nation's midsection, too. Thanksgiving Day. Well, we'll continue our warming trend. We'll have highs in the low to mid-70s. The sky mostly sunny. Again, we've been talking about this for a couple of days. There is a little short wave that's going to pass by to the north of Arizona, and it could be kind of breezy, especially toward the Colorado River Valley around Yuma, Parker, Quartzsite. But even a few breezes here in the valley, especially Thursday morning, Thanksgiving morning through the midday hours. Not going to be a big wind event, but some breezes at times. And again, highs low to mid-70s just about everywhere. Friday, Black Friday. And you'll start the day out when you hit the stores at 5 a.m., mainly in the 40s to low 50s, but warm up into the mid-70s by the afternoon. On Saturday, a very cold upper trough begins to dig into the Pacific Northwest. Rain picking up near the LA Basin, north into the San Joaquin Valley, heading toward Reno. Some mountain snows as well. Rain from the northern California coast into the Pacific Northwest. But around here, we're dry and high temperatures, mainly in the lower to middle 70s. On Sunday, that cold front begins to dig south, and we see rain approaching San Diego and into the Southern California deserts near Palm Springs. Maybe some clouds increasing around here. A little bit cooler, high temperatures in the lower 70s. Unfortunately, model disagreement starts to really kick in here, but for now, we're going to go with a dry forecast. This cold trough that's approaching us is moving over land. It's not moving over the Pacific, which means it's not going to be picking up any of that Pacific moisture or any moisture from the Gulf of California or drawing any subtropical moisture tap. So it runs out of gas. It runs out of moisture. The front will come through here just fine, and much colder air will come in, but it will do so on a dry note. So Monday, you see some breezy conditions, much cooler air, highs only in the middle 60s. And then lows Tuesday morning would be in the 40s just about everywhere, maybe even some upper 30s. Speaking of Tuesday, this is a week from today, the 29th of November. And that is some very cold air starting to dig down through much of the nation, and especially here in the southwest. Look at those 500 millibar heights down to 543 decameters here in the Phoenix area. What does that mean? Well, first of all, that's well below normal atmospheric heights, and that means well below normal temperatures. In fact, if this were to verify, we'd have temperatures, I would imagine, highs mid-50s, maybe even cooler than that. Unfortunately, again, this is a dry look. Wednesday, this is the 30th of November. Continued cool conditions. Lows would be in the 30s. Highs would only be in the 50s. Models continue to diverge out here, but the idea of cooler temperatures seems to be widely agreed upon, so we'll keep a dry and cool forecast all the way to the end of the forecast period. This is Thursday, December the 1st, the start of meteorological winter. High temperatures would only be near 60, perhaps the low 60s, lows down in the 30s. Many spots may see their first frost of the year. Temperatures off the GFS ensemble, you see we're warmer through the rest of the week, and then that big dip in temperatures. Now, this isn't showing nearly the cold, but you get the idea of much chillier temperatures. These are numbers that are well below normal. December 1st, the normal high 69 degrees. I think we will be well below that. Let's look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great Tuesday.